I've talked about muslin backdrops and vinyl backdrops in previous videos. If you have missed these ones, I invite you to watch them right now. In this particular video, we're going to talk about the hand-painted backdrops, or actually the only one that I have. And at the very end, I will tell you which one of all these solutions, all these backdrop solutions I actually use in my work. This was interesting because I did a little bit more studio-oriented work lately because COVID kind of forced me to work a little bit more at home. So it was the perfect time for me to test new things, new ideas, new techniques, concentrate on my portraiture and work a little bit more with backdrops. So far I've worked a lot with muslin backdrops. If you travel a lot, if you have to bring your backdrops with you all the time, then this might be an option, especially if you have a really tight budget. Vinyl backdrops are a little less travel friendly, they're a bit more expensive, but they do look a little bit better, at least to my eyes. On the expensive side of things, you also have the hand-painted backdrops, and the price will also depend on the size that you order. But a lot of professional photographers use them, a lot of famous ones, and also a lot of professional studios have them laying around. So let's find out why. This one was sent to me by Kate Backdrop. It takes roughly 3 to 5 weeks to get yours, depending on your location. But I have to admit, all the hand-painted backdrops that I actually had in front of my eyes, they all looked really good. This one, yes, the one that is right behind me, the one that I used recently, in terms of texture, in terms of color and overall quality, and based on the results that I got, if I had to choose between this hand-painted backdrop and the vinyl and the muslin backdrops that I have, well, this one wins hands down. colors are vivid, they really stand out, and the texture, you can really feel it in the pictures, which wasn't really the case, at least with the muslin backdrops. Plus, from the sample that I saw online to the product that I actually received in my hands, there was no surprise. I was really pleased to see that it was actually like I imagined it. Now, you may have guessed it, the downside of these is the price. This is a 5 by 7 feet long backdrop and it costs $200 US. Some brands do not always offer different sizes for these backdrops, but when they do, there is a big jump in price depending on the size that you choose, so you have to keep that in mind. Like the vinyl backdrops, they are heavier than the muslin backdrops, and depending on the width that you choose, they will also be a little less travel friendly. You will obviously need sturdy stands to keep them in place, so for your studio, if you own your own studio space, they can be perfect, or for any of your projects where you know you will not change your backdrops every 2 minutes. But then again, they look really, really good. I really love the texture, I really love the colors, no creases, no wrinkles, and you can really take advantage of the texture on these backdrops. So, like everything in photography or anything that you create, it all comes down to the type of work that you want to make. Do you need to photograph entire bodies? Or maybe you are more of a headshot photographer. Do you carry your backdrops everywhere with you? Do you travel with them? And finally, what is your budget? If you can answer these simple questions, you will have a basic understanding of the type of backdrops you can get yourself right now. I said that I would share my personal choice with you, but to be honest, I believe that I need a little bit more time. But if I had to choose right now based on the type of work, the type of portrait work that I do, that I currently do, then I would probably choose the hand-painted backdrops. I just love the texture, the color, and I'm willing to cope with all the downsides just to get the pictures I want. Join me on Instagram to see more images made with these backdrops. I cannot post everything here, so, be sure to check them out there or on my blog. I really hope that you are having a fantastic Sunday. I guess that I will catch you in the next one. But until then, please, have a good one.